What little kid thing will you never stop doing? Watching animation. Some animation is marketed for children but takes someone older to really appreciate it. Like Pixar films. Avatar, The Last Airbender, The Clone Wars, Samurai Jack. Sure, children watch it, but that doesn't mean it's not low quality. SpongeBob is the one thing my 5-yo and me have in common. Whenever it's on the TV we sit and laugh together. It's magical. My Little Pony. We call those cartoons. Running the stairs up on all fours in my grandma's house. I do this at all my family members' house. I am 30. Especially away from all the monsters behind me at night. How else are you supposed to escape the monsters when you turn the lights out? Pick my nose. Gold miners unite. Everybody picks their nose but nobody wants to admit it. Getting excited about Christmas. It might just be me and my dog living in my house. But I'll be damned if I'm not putting up a tree, lights, and plenty of other decorations around the house. And there will be presents under the tree, even if they're just for the dog. Every year I put a tree up and have to put it back up every single day because of the cats. Looking forward to the Christmas where you find you left one under the tree. Sleeping with a cuddly toy. Same, but my wife usually complains about being too hot when I try it. I then make a comment of, "You sure are," and she smacks me with the pillow and tells me to go to sleep. Same for me, can't sleep without one. Sucking tits. Specifically, my wife's. Same, specifically this guy's wife too. Eat fruit snacks. They are the best. Fruit snacks are so good. In my house they're called crack snacks. Turning the light off in the hallway then sprinting to my bed. Make sure you jump from a few feet away to keep the things from reaching out pulling you under the bed. Occasionally going about my daily business and randomly pretending I'm in a much cooler story than my life actually is. Like, I could be checking my mail, but I could imagine I'm a secret agent checking for messages from my handler when I'm doing it. I do this lol. Walter Mitty. Legos. Lego is never plural. It's the name of the company. Lego bricks refer to the pieces themselves. Just your daily dose of pedantry. When boys became men. https://imager.com/a/qhr999k. Pretending to be a ballerina in my kitchen. Getting excited about everything. The world just fills me with awe. Even the little things. My friends will sometimes make fun of me for it, but I don't mind. It's fun to see the world that way. Never lose this. I'm in my 40s and I fear growing into an old, bitter grump. That's why I'll always enjoy video games, comic books, and cartoons. Netflix has some damn good ones for kids and adults. I watch both. I strive to keep my mind young and appreciate the world for how amazing it can be. Never stop loving life. Making fart noises when someone bends over. I giggled just reading this. Sleeping in a bed with cuddly toys and watching cartoons. Laughing at farts and puns. I think they only get funnier. Picking my nose. I'm 28 and it's safe to assume I won't stop at this point. Jumping in piles of freshly raked leaves. Watching Saturday morning cartoons while eating cereal. Costumes, suckers. Dunno what I'm gonna do once my kids are too old to go trick-or-treating. Where I live, adults dress in costumes as much as the kids do. Places of employment, house parties and bars with costume contests are filled with adults' costumes. No kids needed. Running up the stairs really fast after I turn all the lights off and lock up for the night. I always feel like someone will chase me. Hasn't happened yet, so I have that going for me. Maybe someone has chased you, but because you run so fast, you have not yet been caught. Getting excited over snow days. Do you put an orange in freezer or flush ice cube down the toilet to bring about this snow day? Because that is how you make a snow day happen. Sitting crisscross applesauce. When I was a kid we called it something less PC. I sit like that in my desk chair at work. I wish my niece still allowed for this. In elementary in Hawaii we called it Indian style. The teacher would say everyone over her and sit on the floor Indian style. Never knew it was racist till we PCS back to California. Splashing in puddles, eating fresh snow, smelling flowers, saying hello to dogs and cats, asking my kids when I'm driving if we are there yet. Every time. I always close my closet door before going to bed. I'm 14 and I know there's nothing in there, but I still can't sleep unless it's closed. I am 34 and I still close mine, no worries. And how do you know for sure there is nothing in there? Better to close and not worry. Watching cartoons. I saw the original She-Ra as it was airing episodes for the first time as a kid. And I'm watching new She-Ra on Netflix. Making car noises when I push the shopping cart at a store. And the hella sharp turns. My wife would get so pissed when I'd push the cart fast and go for a ride. At the grocery store. Getting a few steps running start and riding on the shopping cart when nobody is looking. Do it at a Walmart so people won't make fun of you. Watching cartoons and cuddling with my teddy bears. Cutting the meat in super tiny pieces and eating it with the spoon. So much satisfaction. Also, in the shower, I make soap bubbles with my fingers. Laughing at farts. Hiding behind a wall or a door and popping out to scare someone, be it a kid or an adult. Heck, I used to do it to my grandma and she would be scared badly, lol. Pretend I am a fictional character. I do this when I am very bored, lol. Swinging on swings whenever I get the chance. Using the force to open automatic doors. I loudly proclaim open sesame when I'm accompanied by my significant other. This may explain why I'm divorced. Never gonna stop jumping in puddles. I really don't care if I ruin my nice boots either. Nothing a little micellar water can't fix. Naps. It's nap city up in here. Looking at clouds in the sky and pointing out what else they look like. Petting any cat that I come across. The ones that let me. Anyway, if I see a cat on a wall, I will stop, stand on top toe, pet it, and only then resume my day. Even if I'm late. Pinky promise. Coloring books. Eating Kraft macaroni and cheese with that orange powder cheese. I know it is terrible for me, but 2 or 3 times a year I get a craving and the grocer has them on special and piled in the front of the store, and I buy 2 boxes. I need 2 packs worth of the orange powder for 1 box of noodles. After it is consumed, I wonder why I did that. Getting pumped for each new Disney movie. Onward though. Armpit farts. Play out a whole scene in my head, whispering passionately alone in my room, monsieur. Making sure I step inside the tiles. We all know what happens when we step on a crack. Voluntarily allowing my mouth to be scraped to shreds while eating a breakfast cereal peddled to me by a subpar pirate. Running up the stairs from the basement after turning off the light. I will always hold my pencil wrong for the rest of my life. Folding my arms in the shower and letting a bunch of water pool up in my arms and then letting it splash. Avoiding cracks in the sidewalk. Unless that's OCD. Whoops. Staring out the window of moving cars pretending there's a little person running along, jumping all the obstacles outside. To do this it's always Spider-Man. Riding shopping carts. Putting one foot on the bottom rack. Pushing yourself off with the other and rolling through the parking lot. Sliding across wood floors in my socks to enter another room. Anime and eating the cheese off my pizza before the rest of it. Antagonizing cats. It's my raison d'etre. Getting molested by my priest. Drink chocolate milk in the morning. I really just can't stop doing it. I'm already at college but it just tastes so good. Watching anime. The Tilt-A-Whirl ride. Anytime I travel I look in hopes to find a rinky-dink amusement park simply to ride the Tilt-A-Whirl. This happened when I went to Oregon in September. I got 2 other adult pals to ride it with me, both of which were clearly humoring me. They both screamed like children while I cackled. The Tilt-A-Whirl will always surprise you, and until I risk breaking a hip nothing will keep me from riding the damn thing. In fact, if I had a ton of money, $2 million, I would have one in my backyard. Would I get bored of it? Maybe, but I won't get bored of watching other adults scream on it. Video games, melting when I see dogs watching the Iron Giant. I giggle at farts and will until the day I die. Call it immature. They're funny. I collect Nerf guns and Transformers at 37. Briefly sniffing markers when I open them up. Sprinting upstairs. Believing that most people are inherently good. I've seen every episode of Power Rangers, aside from the ones that haven't aired in the USA yet. I have no plans to stop. Laugh at farts. Can't help it. Big truck goes vroom and is good. Leaving the light on after watching a scary movie. Battling invisible enemies. Walking the dog. Pew pew. Zombies down. Doing dishes. Take that giant squid monster. Watching cartoons. Telling people to watch me while I do something ridiculous or unimpressive. Hey. Watch me dump onto the couch. Quote.